everyone. How are you guys doing today? Just give me a couple of minutes while I invite everyone. So in the meanwhile, tell me how have you guys been doing? How has your September been so far? And I'm going to check I'm on the right place. Yes, I am on the right place. I don't see anyone yet. So, yes, here I am at everyone. All right. So, how's everyone doing today? I feel like there's like a light there. I'm not sure why, but okay. Hi Mai, and thanks Mai for the first one to send me a tip. You beat Annette. So thank you all for your tips again. You guys are like amazing. You guys like surprise me every week. So the first tip I received was at 10:41 p.m. from Mai. Thank you so much. Followed by Q, and then dearest Annette, as always, same time, 5:39 a.m. And Rachel and Diana and Shannon and Lisa and Shay. Thank you guys for your amazing tips. And, I really appreciate all your tips because it really gives me the time to create more content and all the support. It's just amazing. Oh, thanks, Mai. Hi, Bianca. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Annette. Annette says hi to everyone. Hi, Lisa. Diana. Hi. Diana says hi, everyone. I managed to make it today. Hope everyone's having an amazing weekend. Hi, Shannon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like blue too. Lately I've been liking a lot of blues and whites and greens. Yeah, that's my color spectrum lately. All right, are you guys ready for today's topic, which is, all about triggers? And I did kind of a mini version of what I'm going to talk about today. So I hope you guys are all excited. And before I start, I will just do a quick energy channeling. So right now there's a lot of purging taking place, a lot more purging. You guys might be like, why is it purging all the time? But there's a lot of purging. Divine feminines may note that they are feeling very rattled, stressed, almost want to give up on the journey, sick and tired of all the obstacles that's being put on their path, and this seems to happen over and over again. Don't fret. It's only in pain one grows. Remember the movie Lucy? It's like without all the pain, we wouldn't be where we are today. Growing, evolving, understanding the very nature of existence. If life was so mundane and boring, nothing is going to happen at all. There's going to be no growth. You're going to be like a robot. And I don't think any one of you want that. Also note that Earth is a planet of suffering. Hi MJ, so good to see you. Hi Karen, so good to see you. And again, thank you so much MJ for running this group. We love you so much, and I take such joy in helping you run this group. And every week, thanks to MJ and the group and all of you, we are able to bring these amazing lives to you all. So thanks MJ. Last week I didn't see you, so I'm glad you are here today. So guys, as I was talking about the energies, don't fret, everything is normal, nothing is happening. It's just a reminder, a nudge to keep praying to God, keep surrendering to God, and keep saying the name of God to survive this journey. And that's what you're going through. So every time you are going through a rough spot in your journey, you just have to chant the name of God in however way you like. And always remember, in God's eyes, we are all equal and we are all unique. So it's not like one person has more access to God than another. We all have equal access to God. We are very unique, but in the eyes of God, we are all equal. So always remember that. And with that, I am going to further talk about what else is happening in terms of energies. It's very interesting because September is also the month that you prepare for more timeline jumping. So next week, I'm thinking I'll do a topic on timeline jumping because there's a major one that's going to happen the end of October. So you guys want to prepare yourselves for that. So we have a couple of portals to timeline jump every year. And the most significant one is usually around this period. And this is the time where if things are going really, really not in the direction that you want, it's time to shift. And for those who are, everything is going well, but still want to maintain this is also the time. So hence, this is the time for prayer, surrender to God, and also sending unconditional love to your divine masculine because he is going through a very, very rough time. So stop embarrassing him or stop feeling like, he's not communicating with you. Think about him. Think about what is happening to him for a moment, How is he going to face you? Example, for those who are in separation, the last time, what was the last conversation you had together? How long have you been in separation? Coming back into another person's life, and that too the love of your life, is not an easy task. And that too for divine masculines, who, what are they going to say? Because often divine feminines are all out to just condemn or criticize or ask him why questions, until vibrationally you're ready to accept him unconditionally. Shifting from that separation phase to union phase is going to take a while. And hence, that's why building yourself to be in complete surrender is such a vital part of the journey, which is to remember that the journey is not about you. It's about the collective. It's about the world. It's about the universe. It's about the rainbow bridge. Every time twin flames get together, there is a vibration that is released to the earth matrix that helps earth ascend to a higher dimension. And right now we are in 3D, but like I said, the Galactic Council, we have been talking about it to bring anchor earth to 6D, and 7D is the dimension of exiting the matrix. And often getting to that level in itself, a lot of people struggle because 7D is the state of grace, is the state of hope, is the state of complete detachment to anything, including your twin flame. So I'll talk more about that. I was trying to do a couple of videos about that, but somehow TikTok is just not recording, so I just take it as a sign maybe not ready for information yet. But anyway, today's topic is about triggers. All right, this is really, really interesting because why is everyone being triggered when they are in the twin flame journey? And why is a divine feminine specifically triggered when they see a post about their divine masculine, or they hear about their divine masculine, any kind of information? He may be literally walking down the street and you're going to be triggered. So let's explore why. So if you are in that state where you're still being triggered by your divine masculine, it means you still have work to do. So triggers are a measure to how far you have grown in the journey. And triggers are good because it's a reminder, oh, this is what I need to heal or clear or work on. So having said that, I'm going to, as usual, do a few examples. And also, I again wanted to thank you all for joining me today. And again, I have got a special 11% off on all products on my website. So do check that out. And the promo code will be WEEKENDSPECIAL 2425. And you can just put it at checkout and it will automatically calculate the 11% discount, including sale items. So check that out too. So now I'm going to structure today's live in a way that whenever you tune in, you still are able to understand what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to talk about what exactly goes through the mind of the divine masculine when you are being triggered. So let me give you an example. So you are privy to the information that your divine masculine is going on a holiday. All right. He texts someone you know that he's going to go to, example, Thailand for a few days, and the person he texted to tells you, hey, your DM is going to Thailand for a few days. There are a few ways you can respond or react to it. Number one, Thailand is known to be a place where parties and all of that. Thailand is also known for a place where you can go for spiritual awakening. You have all the Muay Thai and you've got all those spiritual camps going on. You also have a lot of water activities. So when a divine feminine is affected, she doesn't know any information, who he's going with, how many days he's going for, nothing except for the fact that he's going for a few days. So example, if she starts throwing a tantrum or she starts having an emotional breakdown, it is a sign to show that her heart chakra isn't healed at all. It shows that she has a lot of fear in terms of her future with regards to her divine masculine. Thirdly, she is still not ready to hear any information with regards to a divine masculine, which means she is not ready for union too, because her response or her reaction to that information indicates that she lacks clarity. She lacks awareness. She can't face what is happening to her. And because she is in separation, let's say that she's in separation, she is in separation phase, she's not able to communicate what is going on with her divine masculine either. So instead she breaks down, she cries for hours, for meaninglessly. And then surprisingly, the following day she meets her DM in dreamscape and they are actually healing one another. Heart chakra. So you see, the universe is constantly talking to you. Even in this scenario, the universe did speak to the DF through a dreams, showing that she needed healing in the heart chakra. And that's why healing in itself is transcendence. You can heal anytime, anywhere, by anyone, as long as you give permission. That's why healing is about trust, and only get healings from people you trust. And always remember, God is your greatest healer. Always. And when you are complete, and that's why crying is not necessarily a wrong thing to do. Crying indicates that you're releasing the pain. You are actually thinking about why you are reacting the way you're reacting. For all you know, that divine masculine could have gone on a spiritual retreat. He could have gone on a all-man retreat. He could have gone on a diving expedition or something. He could have just gone there to do charity work. Why must she think that he must have gone partying? And even if he goes partying, what's wrong with that? So the fear comes from the fact that she's afraid that what if some other women were to come and take a DM away? So that shows possessiveness, that shows attachment, that shows that you want to own your divine masculine. The truth is, no one can own anyone. Even you can't own yourself. You have to be free. So in order to do that, you have to release, and you have to also trust. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your divine masculine. You have to trust the universe, and you have to trust God. There's this saying in Tamil, Mada Pida Guru Devam. Basically, your mother, your father, your teachers, and God. Every day when you remember these four people, I'm not saying God is person too, but always remember that your parents love you unconditionally. Your teachers are there, good teachers, I'm specifically talking about good teachers, the nurturing ones, are there to guide you, nurture you, and God is above all God is there with you all the time. So whenever you are stuck or in doubt, always go towards these energies, your parents, your teachers, and God, and you'll be guided. So eventually, this case study that I'm talking about came to me, and I just went through all these issues. And that's why I've introduced the new service, Twinflames Spiritual Counselling, where we can just talk about why you're behaving in a certain way, and we can correct these behaviors. not really correct, but help you make sense of what's going on. Sometimes you need to hear it from a teacher or a psychic to know what is it that you're doing and why you creating the same outcomes. All right, nextly, the trigger in itself does not come from one incident alone. It's always a multitude of incidents. So let's talk about past lives. So, relying on this case study, for example, as I was doing past life regression on this client of mine, we discovered that she had many lifetimes where every time her DM and her tried to get into union, there was external sabotage. They were either poisoned to death. In one scenario, her DM was a mafia and she was married to him. And the night before she was going to pass away, she already, because she was a psychic in that lifetime, and she already had a vision that she was going to die, and she was trying to change things. But she fell exactly in the lion's den and ended up getting killed by the enemies of her twin flame / husband. And then, as a ghost, she visits her divine masculine, who is sitting in this really, really grand dining area, all black because funeral grieving. And she goes there and she observes his grief, his pain, and she goes down to his feet and she's like seeking forgiveness. But a DM is very, very angry with her for not listening to him. See, this is what transpired during the past life regression session I had. And then she wanted to delve more into that lifetime because she says that she dreams about this lifetime quite a lot. So there's something that happened there that is massively affecting a union with her DM in this lifetime. So the more we delved into that lifetime, we discovered that she was always trying to do things right, but she was not very intelligent in making decisions. For example, her twin flame would tell her that, don't mess with these people. I didn't choose to be a mafia. This is what I was born into. And being in a family like this, you have to be very cautious. But she would never listen. She wanted to do things on her own. And then she ended up getting herself killed. But anyway, the point is that pain of losing his divine feminine took a great toll on the divine masculine. So whenever I did couple healings, I could sense the fear of that divine masculine. He was afraid to be in union with his DF because they had a lot of clash in ideologies, and he was afraid if they got together again in this lifetime, she would get herself killed. And that was some massive healing and trauma. So past life regressions help in that regard. But anyway, going back to present, that is her trigger. Her trigger is her DM being with someone else. Her DM's trigger is that he's going to lose her. So he thinks that being in separation will be the best for the both of them. And to her, she wants to be in union, and this exhibits reckless behavior from the DF. So again, this is one case study that I study very closely because it has got a lot to learn. So next up, why is it that twin flames get triggered when they see each other's social media? See, again, it comes from attachment, control, and if you really, really look at what is going on, it's because you want to be part of his social media. You want to be in his life. You want to do things together. You want to go on adventures with your divine masculine. So that's why you're constantly in that mindset that why is he able to hang out with so many people and so many friends but not me? So it comes from that space. So constantly, this is what's taking place. So my advice to you guys will be, tell people, I don't want to hear information about my divine masculine. Also tell them, I'm not ready because I'm still being triggered and I'm still not ready, if you're still not ready. When are you truly ready to receive information about your DM without being affected is the way you react / respond to that information. So for example, your DM is going on a holiday to Las Vegas, and someone tells you, hey, your DM is going to Las Vegas for the weekend. With who? I don't know, and you're like, oh, I'm so excited for him, I want him to have a ball of a time because I always feel his energies and he's always stressed. So he 100% deserves this holiday. That shows an awakening divine feminine, because she is able to be happy for her divine masculine despite the fact that she's still in separation, which shows that she's willing to give him the time. She's willing to give him that space to grow. So fundamentally, triggers are more like clues to what you need to heal, where you are in your journey, and what are the things you got to do. Now I'm going to talk about why triggers hurt a lot. Triggers in itself hurt a lot because of the very fact that triggers are designed to bring out things that you're missing in life. And hence, that's why every trigger that is caused by your divine masculine is a sign of growth and evolution. And next time when you are triggered, think about why you're being triggered and think about the depth of the trigger, because often it's not the incident alone. It's often a projection of your emotions that has been pent in for a very long time. That's why during separation phase, some DFs tell me that they don't even want to hear from their DMs because of the fact that hearing from their DMs itself causes them a trigger, because they are not willing to go through that separation again. But you have to treat every interaction with your DM in a very unique way. You can't just assume this is what's going to happen. He's going to come back into your life and he's going to cause you distress. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. You can't. You have to respond. So start with the practice of responding to situations. So every time you're triggered, respond to it in a positive way. Send your DM love. You find out information that he's going partying. Wish him love, wish him luck, wish him safety, wish him protection, instead of just jumping to the fact that he's going to meet other women, because that shows very, very wounded feminine characteristics. Some triggers can be more, especially when you are in situations where you see your DM with, example, having a lot of fun, going on a holiday with his family. Be happy for him, he's suffering all the time just like you. My grandma always says, if you think about someone, they're thinking about you too. And you think about your DM all the time, so it shows that he's thinking about you too. All right, next up, I want to also touch on the part about why is it that when you are being triggered, you go through a lot of pain, okay? Because society is designed in a way where we are taught to avoid pain and never to transmute pain. So anytime you're triggered, and if it's a pain that triggers you, you go to the doctor, they will give you trauma inhibitors. You go to a psychiatrist, that's what you will get. So the core of the trauma or the pain is never addressed. And if you ask me or any other spiritual master out there, pain is the key to evolution. Pain is the key to transformation. But how are you going to deal with pain? That is complete surrender to yourself, to God, to the universe, and having that great question, why am I here? Why am I here for? What is my purpose in life? What am I supposed to do? That's when the transmutation of pain starts happening. Triggers will happen to you all the time. Even when you are in union with your divine masculine, it's going to happen. So it is not the situation or your DM that has to change. It is you who has got to change and transform your perspective of life, your DM, and the journey. Because if you are going to apply 3D principles to a twin flame connection, then you're never going to be in union, because being a twin flame is not about a 3D physical connection. If that is the case, then you should, go look for a soulmate or a karmic and have a very happy 3D relationship, because things are very certain. You fall in love, even if you're troubled, you still get married, and you're still troubled, you still give birth to children, and you're still troubled, and you never grow or evolve. You keep blaming each other's partners, and people end up having extramarital affairs or blah, 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 and the list goes on. These are 3D relationships. 3D relationships, 3D psychologists are able to help. 3D psychiatrists are able to numb their pain, because they are just on earth for the ride. But when you are on a twin flame journey, when you are specifically designed to elevate your consciousness, you are not going to transform at all. Thank you so much, Marian, for the tip. I really, really appreciate your generous tip. And again, guys, I'm so grateful for all your tips. Like I say, all these tips help me to spend more time to create more content for you and do more channeling for you too. So, having said that, I'm going to say all the highs. Hello, Ma. Good to see you. I hope, so far what I'm talking is interesting. And I'm opening the floor to questions right now. And I'm going to summarize what triggers are. Hello, Marian. And then after that, towards the end, I will do all the channeling again in order of your tips, just to be fair and so that I don't miss out anyone. Again, I've got 17 comments. 717 is a very lucky number. All right. So, as I was talking about everything that's happening and everything that's going on with triggers and how to face your triggers, what actually goes through. Okay, so this is what happens to your divine masculine when you're triggered. They feel your pain amplified. So that's why they try to connect with you in dream space, and some situations they send healing. Literally, in that case study I was talking about, that DM actually did healing on his DF while she was dreaming, and she told me that his hands were on a heart chakra and they were actually healing one another after she had a very traumatic episode where she just couldn't stop crying after she heard that he was going away on a holiday. So be open to signs from the universe, and don't think separation is bad. Separation is preparation for union, and we say this all the time as twin flame teachers and psychics, that separation, and you cannot, again and again and again, you cannot apply 3D rules on a 5D and a multi-dimensional connection with your twin flame. If you're going to keep seeing it in a 3D way, you're not ready for the journey, you're not ready for healing, and perhaps separation was what you decided when you came to earth. That is part of your mission. But if you want to get into union, you have to start transcending. You have to start working on evolving. Not even working on it. You have to question everything. Why am I here? And then you will be guided to the right people, to the right teachers, to the right counselors, to the right set of people who can help you on earth. Nextly, I wanted to talk about how divine masculines tend to stay away from their divine feminines if they keep feeling how much they are being triggered. So, for example, that scenario I was sharing earlier on, once the DM realizes that the DF is always being triggered by him, he's going to keep his distance with her. He's not going to come back into her life, because every time she's being rattled or stressed or triggered, he's feeling 100%, and he knows exactly what's going on. Why would he want to cause that kind of pain and suffering to his DF? And that is what true love is. Sometimes true love is about being in a distance. So until divine feminines heal, divine feminines are awake, and divine feminines don't apply 3D rules into a 5D connection, things will start to transform. So the next time you're getting triggered, why not think about what it's going to do to your divine masculine, the triggers that is happening within you. So next time when you're triggered, talk to God, cry out to God, ask God, why am I going through this pain and suffering? And almost instantly you will feel a relief. That is the power of now. That is the power of God. And that's why, however you look at God, however you connect to God, keep doing it, keep evolving, keep growing, keep transcending, because true love will always have a way of finding each other. So guys, do you have any questions about triggers? Please feel free to ask me now. I'm going to do a couple of minutes of questions, and then I'm going to do your favorite part with it, which is live channeling. Hi Q, good to see you. And Q says hi to everyone. So let me just see if I have covered everything that I wanted to speak about. All right, I did talk about why you're being triggered by your divine masculine. Why does his social media posts affect you? Why does information about him affect you? And why are you being triggered? I think I've covered all these 4 points in the best way I could. And looks like there are no questions. Again, 11 viewers and 11 reactions. So summarizing what I talked about, the reason why you're being triggered is because you're still healing and you're still processing. And only when you completely heal and completely transform and completely transcend, you will start seeing difference in your connection. A lot of the divine feminines I constantly work with see a huge difference in their lives is because of the fact that they're willing to do the work to transform and transcend. And that's why I highly recommend the union activators. So do check out my website for that. And I will recommend the soul realignment, because that is the key to removing all of the things that has been hindering your progress from your past life to your present life. So from attachments to implants to tethers, all of that will be cleared. And after that, I'll actually tell you over video call like what I've cleared and things like that. So that is an investment, and I'll definitely recommend you guys to get it. All right, because there are no questions, I am going to start the channeling again in order of the tips I received. So let me start with my thank you for being the first one to tip me, and that too an angel number. So what is in store for you? All right. So whenever I connect your energies, it's so beautiful, and it's like walking into a beautiful garden. And this is exactly what your divine masculine feels about you, whenever he thinks about you, which he thinks about you all the time, he always has this divine fragrance, emanating his being. And that's exactly how he sees you. He sees you as this perfect embodiment, and he often perceives your goddess self almost instantly all the time. So it's very interesting, because the messages that I have from your divine masculine this week for you is that he wants you to know that he is not good enough for you, and he is struggling with a lot of issues with regards to accepting the love he has for you, because it's different, it's unique, it's out of this world, and he feels alone in this journey, and he doesn't know what to do. And he connects to this garden space where both of you are actually living a very, very perfect life. And that's how he fantasizes about you all the time, Mai. And it's very beautiful. So your guides, your angels want you to know that it is very, very, very important for you to completely surrender and trust God that everything is happening for a divine reason. And the more and more you trust and surrender, everything will fall in place. You don't even have to think about union, because union is already happening, because union is just there. You're just walking towards union and at the same time ascending while walking towards union, because union is not a destination. Union is what you guys already are. Recognizing the fact that you're already union, that is what you are struggling with at the moment. So everything will start working out. So best wishes to you, Mai. And again, thank you for being the first one. And finally, your chakras, they're looking really good. I see a lot of blue, which is a sign of wisdom, which is a sign of communication both ways. It's also a sign that you're truly freeing yourself from the clutches of the 3D world. So I hope you enjoyed the channeling. And Diana has a comment. Definitely hearing you on those triggers and now understanding them and how to manage them makes things just that little bit easier on the journey. Oh, thanks, Diana, for that. All right, next up, I've got Q. Oh, and Q has a message for me. Thank you for everything you do. You're truly a blessing. Oh, Q, you're so sweet. You are a blessing to so many people around you. And you always forget that, because the amount of sacrifice, the amount of love you have for the planet, for the world, for the people, for everybody, including your divine masculine, is truly, truly beautiful. And this is exactly how your divine masculine sees you. He sees you as this warrior woman who is not afraid of anything. So he feels like he doesn't want to be in a full relationship with you until he is completely ready. So the message that he has for you is that he's trying so hard to grow and evolve, and because he constantly thinks about you, he also wants to say so much, but he's also very, very selective of his words when he communicates with you, because he doesn't want to say things that's going to hurt you. So essentially what he does is that there's a lot of silence, but he wants you to know that silence is his form of communication, that he's sending you a lot of love. And he also wants you to know that he feels all the love that you send him to. So the messages that I have from your angels are that your angels are very proud of everything that you're doing in this journey. They also want you to know that you have to keep trusting the journey and not give up, because everything is happening for a divine reason. And all of the obstacles are put on your path to just help you to grow and ascend. So they are not necessarily bad, but they're actually designed to help you evolve. All right, and finally, your chakra system is looking good. Your combined energetic fields are looking good as well. I see a lot of gold, a lot of higher level transformation and wisdom is coming your way. So be ready for a lot more downloads this coming week. So I hope you enjoyed the channeling. Next up, I have got Annette. So consistent, and love you, Annette. You're so amazing. Thank you. And you guys are so amazing because all of your tips are angel numbers, and you know how much I love angel numbers because I do a lot of posts about them too. All right. So what is in store for Annette? So Annette, what is happening right now with your divine masculine is that there is massive, massive transformation. It's like all of his chakras are being completely reset. His major chakras, his mini chakras, they're all being completely reset. And it's like there's this urgency within him to complete things that he has been putting away for a very long time. So be it a project, be it a responsibility, be it something that he has been wanting to do, a conversation that he's having trouble having with his karmic or anything like that. He is getting the conversation to act on it. He's getting the courage to act on a conversation like that. Your divine masculine is all about peace, it's all about love, and it's all about kindness and respect. So when it comes to tough conversations, he is not able to do it that efficiently because he doesn't want to hurt anyone. So, but because all of his chakras are being reset and he's receiving all these downloads, you're going to see a massive change in his behavior in the coming weeks. You're going to feel him and sense him closer than you before. Also, he's noticing a massive transformation in you. He's also noticing how you are ascending, how things are transforming, how you are starting to look more and more attractive, more and more popular, how everyone is drawn to your energies. And he's getting a bit jealous of that, because he feels like, hey, now it's like I've got competition. So I sense a lot of that. And again, massive transformation between your energies. There is a lot of growth between you, and that your chakras are great. They are looking fantastically awesome. There's a lot of gold and pink and green within your collective energetic field, which is an indication that things are going in the right direction. So the messages from your divine masculine is that he wants you to know that he is so in love with you, he's so attracted by you, and that he remembers all of the past lives that you guys shared together because he dreams a lot about you. Initially, he didn't quite get why he was dreaming about you, but now, because of all the transformation he's going through, he's able to understand that. I hope you like that. And next up, I have got Rachel. Oh, Rachel, always a joy to read for you. And Rachel, change is coming. Change is screaming out to you. And that change is going to come from your divine masculine. So the messages I have from your divine masculine to you is that he wants you to know that he's tired of these cat and mouse games that he is the one who is creating and playing with you. He regrets not trying harder back in the day when you met in high school, and he wants to make it right. He wants to come to you, sweep you off your feet, and literally take you away to a paradise and never come back. So that's what he has been fantasizing a lot about you, literally taking you away to a far, far place so that you guys have ultimate one-on-one time together because you have so much to talk about. So that is what's going on in his mind right now, Rachel. And so this is a change in his behavior because I've been reading for you a very long time through these lives. And one thing I've noted different is that he wants to act. He wants to do something that transforms the entire relationship. He wants to do something that surprises you and reminds you that he is the only lover that you will ever be happy with, because he doesn't know what twin flames are, but he knows that you are his everything. And the messages from your angels are that they want you to know that you are doing so much work on yourself, and all of this is leading to your union with your divine masculine. So I hope you enjoyed that. And next up, I have got, Diana, one of my favorite students and our fellow reader in our group as well. Thank you so much for your angel number tip. Again, Diana, your journey has been such a progress because I work so closely with you. Just want to say that I am proud of you as your teacher, as your friend, as your mentor, and I am so proud at the readings you deliver for the group as well. So guys, if you want a reading from Diana, you can always request for a free reading through the group. So, what do I have for you, Diana? I just want you to know that W is literally feeling so anxious that he's walking back and forth constantly, lost in his thought process as to how to approach and bring the relationship he has with you to the next level. So I sense a lot of anxiety. So you might be tapping onto his anxiety quite a lot. But he's very certain about one thing, that it is only you he wants in his life. So he wants to truly seek your forgiveness, but he doesn't know how to do it because there's a part of his ego that is like, I have to be very careful of what I say because I'm dealing with a highly intelligent woman with a lot of prospect and ambition and transformation, and she's literally glowing like a goddess. So that's what's going on in his head right now. How am I going to deal with a goddess? I have to be careful. I have to show that I'm a gentleman. So that's what he's working on. He's trying to up his game, in other words, before he comes to you. And he also wants to have a in-person conversation with you, and that has been going on in his mind for months now because there's a lot of trauma that he wants to transmute, collective trauma between you and him, the world, past lives, and he wants to talk about everything. So there's going to be a very, very heartwarming conversation that I see coming in the future. I hope you enjoyed that, Diana. And next up, I have got Shannon. Oh, Shannon, always a joy to read for you, Shannon, because you are full of light and full of energies and full of sincerity and beauty, and you are just amazing. So, Shannon, what is in store for you? Everything that you're going through right now, it is pinpointing transformation. And it also shows growth and ascension. And all that is taking place between you and your divine masculine right now is designed in a way that it's being divinely orchestrated. So you're transmuting a lot of pain right now. Pain, not just from this lifetime, but from past lifetimes too. So and the same is happening with your divine masculine as well. Hence why you are feeling very triggered and rattled at the moment. I just wanted to remind you that it's part of the transformation. It is part of the catharsis. It's part of the change. And your energetic fields are looking extremely wonderful. But you are in the period of something similar to the dark night of the soul, but not quite yet. And that is what your divine masculine is feeling. And it's why he's trying to run away, and he's trying to run away from addressing what he's facing. So you may feel that he's with someone else, but the truth is he's not with someone else energetically. You may think that he's dating other people, but actually he's not. He's very sincere to you and always has been, but he gets triggered every time he feels that you feel that he's being with someone, because he feels you 100%. So the messages I get from your angels are that, Shannon, trust your divine masculine 100%, because he is all that you're going to have, and you are all that he's going to have. And there's so much love and transformation that's happening between you both all the time. And he also wants you to know that he misses you a lot, but he wants you to be ready. So the higher self messages that I'm getting from your divine masculine is that he wants you to grow and be successful and do things that you would love to do in the 3D world. And he will always admire you from afar, but he also wants you to know that he will come back to you at the right time, and you guys will have a very happy life together, many children together, and a very, very, very joyous, joyous, joyous life. But all he's asking you is to wait. I hope you like that channeling, Shannon. Just want to answer a few questions. Ashleigh, you could do a small tip, because I'm doing readings for all those who have tipped me. So let me give you my guys. If you guys want a reading, you guys can send a tip, and this is my PayPal. Right. Yeah, so you can just send a tip to PayPal, and then because I still have got 3 more people to read for who had tipped me in advance, and then I will do yours if you send a tip, or Shannon, I have good news from work as well. Oh, I can't wait to hear about that. Message me. Oh, Diana, thank you so much. Diana says, oh, thank you, Master Cosmos. Yep, I definitely feeling his anxiety right now, by just playing it cool and going with the flow. Thank you for those messages. All right, Rachel, thanks, Vash. Funny, when he and I spoke for my birthday in March, he asked me which destination would I want to have a honeymoon in. Oh, he's already planning for it. Thank you so much, Vash. Super grateful for you. Always a pleasure. You're welcome, Q. And Annette says, oh, thank you, Vaishnavi. Oh, you're most welcome, Annette. All right, so anyone who wants a channeling, a reading, please feel free to share a tip, and then I'll do your reading, and then and I will also do some free channelings for those who I'm drawn to. All right, so Shannon says, appreciate all you've done for me. Oh, always a pleasure to do all of it for you. All right, next up I have got Lisa. All right, Lisa says, hi Vash, anything from Brendan? I've been seeing his name everywhere lately. Please and thank you. Ashley, I'm going in order, so once I get to you, I still have got Lisa, Shay, Marion, and then I'll get to you. So if you just, give me a couple of minutes, I really appreciate the tip, and then I'll get to your reading. All right, Lisa. So Lisa, what is in store for you and Brendan? So it's very interesting, Lisa. All the signs that you're getting from the universe is to show that you are going through a massive transformation. Number one, it's also showing that you are ascending pretty rapidly, but you also have to be aware that everything is happening in divine timing. So seeing his name everywhere is an indicator that there is something in the future that is going to happen that is going to surprise you completely. So the message I'm getting from your Brendan is that he wants you to know that you are full of love, light, and you are very, very special. However, he wants to be ready for you, and he also wants you to be ready for him. So your angels want you to know that there's some underlying things that's happening between the both of you that you both have to individually address before you guys get together. And so, number one, you are in the verge of massive transformation, but there are also a lot of obstacles on your path in terms of friends or acquaintances that may be misguiding you. So you always want to trust God, trust universe, and trust your intuition before you make any decisions. And your energies are looking pretty all right. I see massive work needs to be done in your root chakra. And also for your Brendan, what needs to be done is his throat and sacral chakra. So this is what you guys have to be working on. I will urge you to go connect to the nature, connect with nature. surround yourself with a lot of greenery, Lisa. That will really help you a lot. All right, I'm going to take a break. Doing live channelings can be very, very tiring and inspiring at the same time. Again, I used to do this for free for almost a year, but I'm the whole tip thing is for healthy energy exchange, and that's why. And everyone knows, if you guys watch my past lives, and I've always, always, always given more. And so I'm very, very grateful to all your tips because they're all from the heart. And so I just wanted to thank you all because now I'm able to spend more time creating more content for you guys. All right, I have got Shay, my favorite Martian starseed. Again, what messages do I have for you this week? So Shay, it's very interesting. Your divine masculine wants you to know that he's trying very, very hard and that he's a very, very righteous person and a very, very morally upright person. And he wants you to know that he's a true gentleman and he will prove this to you. Somehow his messages to you are very, very strong this week. But again, you're both Martian starseeds, so there's always that energy of straightforwardness. So your divine masculine just wants you to know that he will show more of his romantic side in the coming weeks and that he's trying very hard. And he says that even though he's not a flowers kind of person, he wants to do things for you to feel like you are the goddess you are. He wants you to know that his love for you is unconditional, that he will keep doing things for you to prove his love to you because he knows that he needs to up his game or you're going to be upset because he feels you 100% of the time. Every time you are missing him, every time you're sad about him, every time you are yearning for connection, he feels it and he just wants you to know that he loves you so much. The messages from your angels, Shay, are that you are doing an extremely wonderful job in upgrading yourself, evolving, receiving downloads, and basically you are doing everything you can do to become the best version of yourselves. And that's what your angels want you to know, that keep on doing what you do and you are amazing and you're full of light and you're full of grace and you're full of hope, and that only the best things will come your way, Shay. And everything happens for a reason, and everything that has happened and everything that's happening and everything that's going to happen, it's all in divine time with God's utmost blessings. So it's amazing, Shay. I will just say, keep doing what you're doing, keep being who you are, and everything that you desire will manifest. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. And next, I have Marion, my favorite. Always a joy to read for you, Marion, because you are full of love, light, transformation, and literally, you have God's abundant blessings always flowing you. The truth is, you have a lot of luck around you. Sometimes you're not able to receive the luck is because of the obstacles. So life is always about thorns and roses, right? So in your case, because of your 100% devotion to God and surrender to God and your faith in God, you're always being protected 100%. Everything that happens is for your protection and your growth and your evolution. Again, I see massive career progression coming your way. You are going to literally change the way you work, meaning you're going to be thrust into positions where you're going to further your education, you're going to further your skills, and you are going to be literally mentored by people you never even thought would be your mentor, and you will end up being a very successful professional. I see that coming your way a lot. It's like life is beginning for you, like right now. You may feel like you are 18 again and that your whole life is being rewritten, because that's what I see in your energies. Massive transition, massive reset, and you are going to get all the help you need to be there. In terms of your twin flame front, you are in for the most amazing magical journey of your life, because your divine masculine is completely upping his game. He's completely doing everything he can do to be the best he can be for you. So, what is actually going on with his chakras right now is very interesting, because I see his golden chakra being activated quite naturally, which is very, very interesting and pretty rare. It shows that he has been doing a lot of work in his past lives too, which translates to the fact that he's very, very wise. He's very, very self-aware. He's very, very connected to the universe, just like you. So there's also direct mirroring going on between you. And he's also aware of all the obstacles that you are facing, because he's able to see his life just like his own. So I see him sending you a lot of love, and you are sending him a lot of love too. So you're both sharing a lot of messages to each other in the astral realms, which is quite amazing, because there's so much that you discuss, so much. In fact, a lot of your mission-based meetings take place when you are dreaming, when you are asleep. And there's also conscious daydreaming that I notice with your divine masculine. It's just that the 3D obstacles that are set on your path are quite dominant at the moment. So that is going to shift. Oh, thank you. Marian says, thank you. Your healing is powerful. I'm blessed, Vash. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, I still haven't done with your reading. So as I was saying, massive transformation is taking place. And it's so interesting because you have God's blessings every step of your way. Oh, I dreamed of him in a few days now. You see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of communication. So your multi-dimensional union is a clear sign of 3D union. And all these massive opportunities that are coming your way is just to show all your prayers are being answered, because you deserve to be taken care of, because all the past, all the trauma, all the pain that you went through has got nothing to do with anything. It happened for one reason, for you to grow, evolve, and become a confident, empowered boss lady, in other words. So you have a lot of leadership skills coming as well. So right now is a period of transformation. So you will notice that you're getting a lot of opportunities, and I'll urge you to take on these opportunities. Anyone offers you like opportunities to study, go for it. It is your time to pursue further education, further skills, and then the job opportunities will just come your way, and everything will happen all at once for you. So it's going to be so amazing. I really hope you enjoyed the channeling, Marian. And then I've got Ashley. Again, thanks for your tip. I think I'm reading for you. I'm reading for you for the first time. So what is your question? Let me go back. All right. Ashley's question is, does Simon want to get close to me or just using me? All right. All right. That is very, very interesting. I would say, actually, to be very, very direct, and as much as it's going to hurt, Simon is actually using you. And your higher self is trying to warn you about that. And your angels are also trying to warn you about that. The truth is, Simon is not using you consciously. He's actually using you without even him being aware that he's doing that to you. And that comes from a place of trauma and hurt. So Simon is a person who has gone through a lot of trauma and hurt, and he loves to shield that a lot. So he's the sort of person who thinks that he's entitled to expect things from people. So I see a lot of entitlement energies there. Whereas, Ashley, you are a very, very, very gracious soul. You are someone who wants to do things right. You are someone who wants to see things in a very realistic way. And you're a very, very confident, straightforward person as well. So the messages that I'm getting from your guidance team is that now that you know that he's using you, it's up to you what you want to do with your relationship with Simon, which direction you want to take. Because when you are in this world, all the choices are up to you. Of course, if you ask for guidance, you are always being guided by your angels, your team. That's okay, Ashley. Sometimes it's always trust your intuition, always trust God, and you'll be fine. And yeah, you'll be fine. Great blessings to you, Ashley, and I hope I've answered your question. Um, Again, if you want to know the connection between you and Simon, you can request for a free reading in the group, and one of our readers will get to you. And also, all the connection checks are double checked by me, so you will have accuracy, because I do multi-layered connection checks. I do Akashic records, I do 8D, I do 12D. I also go to the point of everything, so we will be able to note that for you. Of course, you want a private reading, you guys can go to my website as well. You're most welcome, Ashley. You're such a gracious soul, and you are meant for great things in life, so never give up. And always remember that your divine guidance team is always there for you. All you have to do is call out to them, call out to your angels, call out to God, and you will always be protected. All right, guys, if anyone else wants a reading, channeling, please comment. And if not, I'll close up for the week. And before I go, if you guys are interested in a private service, feel free to visit my website. And right now, I'm having 11% discount with this coupon code. So let me put it in there. And this will be my website. Oops. All right, so if you guys have no more questions, I will happily close this live. Again, maybe if you guys want a healing, because I only have 5 viewers right now, if anyone is up for a healing, I can do a healing for you guys to heal. So because we're talking about triggers, I will do a special healing for those. I know a lot of you watch my lives at a later time through YouTube, because I upload it there too. And okay, I know a lot of you, someone's trying to communicate. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you all for joining me. And if you guys are interested in a private healing reading service, feel free to visit my website. Also, I'll highly recommend all my union activators. In fact, I do a lot of activators and I specialize in it, so I'll highly recommend that. But if you want a private reading, you can also book through my website. And I wanted to say, if you guys are up for a healing, maybe I'll do a healing for triggers right now, so that you can connect to me. And again, healings are beyond time, space. So whenever you watch this healing, you will be able to heal your triggers. So I'm going to do a bit of healing. And before that, I wanted to thank MJ for being such a wonderful friend, a wonderful person, and for always running this group with such pure energies. And I am so happy to assist her. And I also wanted to say all our readers are amazing. So if you guys want a reading from any of us, a free reading, you can always request for us and we will do your reading. And also, we are the only group, or one of the few, I think only group, that actually does in-depth free reading. So anytime you want a good reading, you can always request on the page. And I'm going to start the healing now. So those of you who want to join me, just sit back and relax. I'm going to heal the triggers. So I'm using like Reiki and Isis HM energies today. Also going to add in a bit of Mintakan star healing as well. So I see you guys connecting to me. So that's good. Connecting to the universe. Because all, like how what Dr. Usui says, energies are limitless. So I'm going to do some deep DNA healing to clear off the triggers. Again, you guys can watch it at your own time. So just sit back and relax as the energies come into you. Right now, for those watching, I'll say that you guys are a group that's healing really, really well. Individually, you guys have been doing a lot, investing in growth and healing and exploration of the soul. So it's extremely good. So this is for relaxation. So, it's Saturday night for most of y'all are watching, even though it's morning time for a lot of others. So I'm using heart. It's a symbol for relaxation. So I'm going to end with a double chokure. All right, guys. I would just say this group, those who are watching right now, you guys are all on path to healing and transformation, because I see that you guys have already done a lot of work. So right now I have done a special healing to remove triggers and also to open up your chakras. So I hope you all enjoyed the healing. If you guys have any questions, you can always message me or MJ. And Diana, thank you, Vaish, and a huge thanks and gratitude to MJ for all that you do. Oh, all right. Thank you so much, Diana, and great thanks to MJ too. Oh, Nimit. Hi, Vaish. Thanks for doing this healing. I'll watch the replay later. Oh, absolutely. All right, guys. If you have no more questions, I will come back with a more interesting. Sonal. Thank you, Vaish, to feel the cold wave throughout me. You're magical. Loved it all. Thank you so much. With so much gratitude to all of you. Oh, MJ's triple hearts to you back. Thank you so much. And thank you, MJ. Thank you, everyone, for participating today, and for all those of you who are watching as well. So again, a rule we have in our group is that if you want connection checks, done, you can do it as a free reading. You can request in our group, and all readings go through a connection check, and all checks are double check, triple check, so that we are all consistent, so you don't have to worry. We are here to deliver the most accurate and best results for you. All of our readers are very, very dedicated, so, and we will always use utmost compassion, kindness, and growth and evolution in all of our readings, so you don't have to fear. Again, we ask for your full names for the accuracy, because in the past we have those who like keep asking about the same person by changing their initials and stuff. So to avoid that, MJ came up with this. And again, we all work as a team. We are very happy to work as a team. And again, MJ does so much for us. So a big shout out to you, MJ, for being such a wonderful soul and helping everybody on their journey with your love and wisdom. Again, guys, if you have any issues, you can always write to me or MJ, because we are the admins of the group. And this is a very safe space because this is a closed group. And anything that you write on the wall will stay 100% private always, so you don't have to fear, oh, what if my DM finds out. During my lives here, I just say I refer to your DM, and if you have no checks, I refer to your person or the name you provide, because that's what you provide to me. And again, wish you all the best. Have a great week. And so quickly it's going to be October. We are going to experience a massive timeline jump. So I will do something about that in the coming weeks. So take care. Love you all. And see you all next week. Take care, and bye-bye.